Welcome to the Narcissism Freedom channel. Whether you're returning or new here, I want to welcome you to a safe place where truth, healing, and awareness meet. This channel was created to shine light into the dark corners narcissistic abuse tries to hide in. If you've ever questioned your reality, your sanity, or your sense of worth because of someone else's manipulation, you're not alone, and you're not crazy. You are simply up against a hidden system designed to confuse, control, and drain you. That system has a name, and today we're calling it what it is: the Narcissist Playbook. You see, narcissists don't operate by accident. There's a method behind their charm, a sequence behind their silence, a strategy hidden beneath every smile. From the outside, they may appear confident, generous, even self-sacrificing. But what many don't see is that it's all part of a calculated game, one with rules you were never given, but still punished for not following. This is how the narcissist maintains power. Not by force, but by confusion. Not by honesty, but by illusion. Their playbook is psychological warfare dressed up as love. The first move in their playbook is the idealization phase, often called love bombing. During this time, they mirror everything you've ever longed for. They study your values, your fears, your history, and then reflect it all back to you as if they were your soulmate. It's intoxicating. You finally feel seen, heard, understood. But the truth is, they're not bonding with your soul. They're gathering intel. Every word you speak is stored as potential leverage for later. That deep conversation you thought was connection? It was reconnaissance. Then comes the devaluation. Without warning, the warmth disappears. The compliments fade. The attention grows cold. You start to feel like you're constantly chasing the version of them that once made you feel special. This is not an accident. It's meant to hook you, to keep you in a cycle of emotional withdrawal and reward. The more you try to fix it, the more they shift the goalposts. This phase is where the gaslighting begins. You'll hear phrases like, "You're too sensitive," "You're imagining things," or "that never happened." They want you to question your memory, your gut, and ultimately your reality. Then there's triangulation, another signature move from the playbook. They compare you to others, an ex, a friend, a stranger online, to destabilize you. Sometimes they'll flirt with others in front of you, or talk about how someone else gets them more than you do. This creates competition, insecurity, and anxiety. And when you confront them, they play the victim. "Why are you always accusing me?" Or, "You're just jealous." This tactic isolates you from your truth and increases your dependence on their distorted version of reality. Another tactic? The silent treatment. Disguised as space or self-care, it's really about punishment and control. When a narcissist withdraws suddenly without communication, it's not because they're overwhelmed. It's because they want you to feel desperate for their presence. They want you to chase. They want you to feel like you did something wrong, even if you didn't. This tactic is meant to keep you disoriented and craving their approval. Eventually comes the discard. Once they believe you've outlived your usefulness, your supply, they begin emotionally exiting the relationship while still keeping you hooked. They may still live with you, still talk to you, still act civil, but the emotional connection is gone. They're cold, detached, sometimes even cruel. They may even begin grooming their next supply right in front of you. And when they finally walk away, it's abrupt, emotionless, and often at the moment you're at your lowest. But it doesn't end there. They'll hoover back when it suits them. A random message, a fake apology, a nostalgic memory shared just to reopen the wound. Not because they care, but because they want to make sure you're still emotionally available for them to feed off. This entire process is written into their playbook. It's rehearsed, recycled, repeated across relationships. That's why it feels so personal, yet so familiar. But here's the truth the narcissist doesn't want you to know. Their greatest power wasn't their intelligence, or their charm, or even their ability to deceive. It was your unawareness, your innocence, your hope. Once you become aware of the playbook, the game ends. You stop reacting. You stop explaining. You stop doubting yourself. Proverbs 4 verse 23 tells us, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Awareness is how you begin to guard your heart. Awareness is how you take your power back. When you know the tactics, you can name them. When you name them, they lose their grip. And when their grip weakens, your healing begins. You are not weak for being targeted. You were chosen because you carry what the narcissist lacks: empathy, compassion, authenticity, and truth. They saw your light and tried to mimic it, then control it, and finally extinguish it. But they couldn't, because what God placed inside of you is not theirs to steal. Your spirit cannot be manufactured or manipulated. It was divinely given and spiritually protected. So what now? You break the cycle by stepping out of the game completely. You stop trying to win a rigged match. You stop arguing with someone committed to misunderstanding you. You stop explaining your worth to someone who profits off your insecurity. You choose peace over proving. You choose truth over confusion. And you choose healing over history. Recovery isn't easy. Some days, you'll miss the illusion more than the reality. That's normal. Narcissistic abuse creates a trauma bond, an emotional addiction to the highs and lows of toxic love. But each day you choose clarity, you weaken that bond. Each boundary you set is a declaration that your soul is off limits. Each moment you speak your truth is another brick laid in the foundation of your freedom. You're not just surviving this, you're rising because of it. Your story is becoming your strength, and your healing is making room for something far greater than what you lost. You're no longer trapped in their narrative. You are writing a new one grounded in love, truth, and power. If this message stirred something within you, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Watch the full video here and revisit it whenever you feel doubt creeping back in. And if you feel led to support the continued growth and awareness of this channel, the details are in the description below. You are not alone on this journey. You are not crazy. You are chosen. You are healing. And most of all, you are free.